Are you crazy? Getting the baby cry.
What's up you guys, it's Tommy Soup coming back at you again with another YouTube video, and today I am doing a April through June recap. First of all, I haven't been posting in a while. Honestly, I don't have an excuse for that. It's been hard to get back into it because I took a break during finals, and then it's just hard to get back into the groove of posting. But I also feel like it's been a really long time since my last recap. These past 3 months have been really the start of the end of the pandemic. I feel like lately I've been going out more, hanging out with friends, and this is kind of the start of back to regular life. So I think that's why I had more activities and more fun, to be honest. Anyways, but I think I'm just gonna start right now. I'm gonna start way back in April. I'm filming this early July. It's kind of hard for me to remember. This is the first time ever I think that my recap has gone to 2 pages, so honestly I deserve a round of applause for that. Anyway, so I ended off my March recap with spring break, and now I'm starting the rest of spring break in April. So I had spring break, there was water polo during that, but again, this was still kind of when I was staying inside a lot, and there was school, so I didn't really have much of a chance. But April 2nd is when I got my learner's permit. My half birthday is April 1st, but I couldn't go April 1st, so I ended up being able to go on April 2nd. The line was so long. The line was literally, we were in line I think for 3 hours. We got there 30 minutes early, and the line wrapped around the entire building 2 times. Pushed through it, I took the test. I think I missed 2 questions. But that was really important to me that I did that because literally the minute I can get my license, I'm getting it, because it's just gonna fix so many problems. Not problems, but it's gonna make everybody in this house's life easier. I guess I'll say it like that. Yeah. Well, I mentioned this earlier, but we were doing water polo then. It was kind of weird because it wasn't technically the season, but because of coronavirus, everything was kind of jam-packed into the spring. I was glad that we got to participate in polo at all, to be honest. And then I did a video on this, so I don't want to talk about it too much, but I got a new record player, you guys are actually standing on the record player, on the case of it, so don't worry. Yeah, so I got a new record player. Watch that video if you're interested in that. April was also one of the first time I got to hang out with my friends. That was, like I said, this was kind of the start of me hanging out with friends again. She has a bunch of bikes. Her name is Coco. Yeah, I'm not even gonna talk about her too much because she does not deserve all the extra shout outs. But anyway, so yeah, we got to ride bikes. We rode bikes. It's probably about a mile to this shopping center. We shopped around, ate some food. It was just a nice chill day. And keep in mind there was school, but it was virtual school, so that made things a lot easier. And then I also got braids in April. Number one, I get braids every other month anyways, but I got braids this time because when I was playing water polo, my hair is so big. It's thick, so whenever I come up out of the water, all the water droops in my face, and my coach was getting a little mad about it. So I ended up just getting the braids, and they lasted, okay, technically I kept them in till the end of May, but they didn't really last that long, but I just didn't feel like taking them out. But they were cool. I feel like the week after I got them was the best they looked, because when I first got them, they looked, braids, when you first get braids, they look kind of weird, but about the week after, I think I like them the best. And then also in April was the super pink moon. I think it was a super moon. I don't know, I think it was a honeymoon as well. But it was a super moon, and I went out and took pictures of it, kind of sat and watched it, and then that was the end of April. And so then the 1st of May I had my MUN spring conference, which I kind of just got, I didn't really know what it was about, but I just did it anyways. And it was really nice because it's only a 1-day thing. I think it was 3 hours in total. And it was just a conference on the computer, and my country was Saudi Arabia. I did it with my friend Lily, and we did good. Lily actually got an award. Yeah, it was just fun. I did it because it was like, why not? And it was something to put on my college application. So good. And then May, I also started playing chess. Again, I used to play chess a little bit when I was little, but recently I like started getting back into it. I don't really have anybody to play it with, but I've been playing on the computer, like just against the computer and sometimes against other people online. But yeah, I'm not good or anything, but I just enjoy playing it like in my free time. And then also in May, we had one of our first leadership work days back. Well, that's a lie. I think they started doing work days back in April. But after spring break, I just needed to get like organized. So in May, I went back to my first leadership work day, and it was good to be back. Obviously, it wasn't like class. I feel like nothing can replace leadership class, to be honest. It's probably my favorite class of the day. But it was good to see my friends like Bellany and Wendy and some other people, also some seniors that graduated. Got to see them. And then, as you know, May is AP test, like finals month, which I hate because I feel like I don't get to enjoy May because of that. But anyway, so May was my one AP test, AP World, and literally I think 2 weeks before the test, my friend and I just realized that like we need to like really study. And those 2 weeks were just like grinding. Like anytime like there was free time, like we were studying. Like we did so many practice tests, we looked through the book so many times, we watched so many Heimlich history videos. Like that was just my entire life. And then I think the test was May 20th. I think my only regret was I couldn't go back on one of the questions, and I feel like I could have elaborated on my DBQ more because I had a bit of extra time at the end. But other than that, I feel like I answered everything pretty well. I think we get tests later this month in July, so hopefully I did good. I just really want like a 3 at least. I hope for 4 or 5, but I want a 3 at least. I also hosted a study session for AP Human Geography for the freshmen. That was just, that kind of took up a bit of time, but it was this thing I did with my club for Rise Up. Honestly, I don't feel like explaining it. It's just basically like a tutoring / community club for African American and Black students. But the study session that I did with my friend Yosef was just for everybody, all 9th graders involved. Oh, I don't think I mentioned, but swim season started like in April. Now that I think about it, swim season started in April and finished in May. And so a bunch of the swim kids got together and decided to go to this place called Gazebo in our town. It's kind of just like a bunch of food trucks and stuff. And we just hung out for a bit. That was cool. Also, after swim season ended is when I started helping out my middle school teach the middle schoolers how to swim and how to do water polo. Just stuff like treading water, the rules of the game, how to throw the ball, just the basic stuff. And that was good. I did that, I think I did that until June, but it wasn't every day. It was just like once a week on Fridays. Yeah, oh, and they also had a swim meet one time, which was good because I got to time for that. And then May, I think I started in April, but in May I was also going to this other water polo club that I've been a part of called King's Water Polo. That's really helped me a lot. Since my school wasn't doing any water polo, I decided to join that, and they're really good. I haven't been able to participate in it as much as I want to just because my summer schedule, as you'll see, is pretty busy, and they're pretty committed to doing it, but I've been going to that as much as I can, and I enjoyed that. And then I also got my first vaccine shot in May. I got the Pfizer vaccine, and it was really good. Honestly, the first vaccine I only felt a little bit sore for like the day after, but I didn't feel anything. And then also near the end of May was leadership awards. Those were actually in person, which was good. It was kind of sad because like we weren't in person for leadership, and I feel like leadership is a big thing in person. But I got an award. I think I got an award for like outstanding or something, student of the year for my grade. Me and my friend Bellany, oh my gosh, bestie Bellany, we always get the awards. But yeah, so that was cool, and we got to say goodbye to a bunch of the seniors, which is crazy because now I'm gonna be a junior and I'm supposed to be like my friend Melanie and I always say that like it's crazy that we're supposed to be like the leaders of leadership now, I guess, because basically we're still freshmen if you think about it. But anyways, at the end of May is my nephew Higgins' birthday. We went to John's Incredible Pizza because we wanted to do something, but we didn't want to do like a whole party, so we just had a few friends and cousins come over, and that was fun. He had a lot of fun, and he got this watch gift, I think was his favorite gift from my grandma. So yeah, he had fun. I participated. I don't know if I had fun, but I was happy that he had fun. And then I think at the end of May, me and some friends, basically from swim, went to the rope swing, which is not like, it's not like an attraction, it's literally just like out kind of in the middle of nowhere, and it's just a rope attached to a tree above a river. I forgot to mention that, above a river. And so we got to go on that. It's like safe and everything, as long as you let go on time. Of course, I let go on time every time, but it was really fun. I don't think I have too many videos of it, but I have a few pictures, I think, and we had a fun time. Afterwards, we went swimming, and then the rest of the day, I think I just hung out with my friend Jack. That's the end of May, I think. Like I said, I can't really remember everything, but June, which is literally, June is like, if you can get to June, then basically you made it. All my finals are pretty much over. My Spanish teacher was still giving a lot of work, but my club Rise Up that I mentioned earlier, we had a end of the year party just with the mentors. There's about 10 mentors, and it was sad to see some of my senior friends go, but there were only a few seniors, thankfully, so most of the people I'll be able to work with next year. And it was so nice, honestly. That club, like, I love that club. We had like pizza, cupcakes, somebody brought, I think, some Ethiopian dishes, and then we all signed posters. Oh my gosh, I do not know where I put mine. Oh, am I stupid? Oh, I'll show a better picture of it, but this is what it was. And then, okay, this is stupid. I don't even know why I put it on here. I got this app called Paparazzi on your phone, so basically it's like Instagram, but you take pictures of other people. You can't post on your own feed, but you can post on other people's feed. I just spend all my time on that app, like just posting bad pictures of my friends. But yeah, there's nothing really to talk about. That's just something that happened, and I guess I wanted to remember it. June, I also got to hang out with my friend Bellany for the first time outside of school since 2019, which is terrible, I think. Yeah, I think that was the last time we hung out outside of school in person. Yeah, we went all around the town. We rode bikes around the shopping center. We got some crystals, got some books, we got some food, we watched some Steven Universe, we took pictures. It was like the best day because we had planned it out so that after all the AP tests were over, we were like, okay, we're having a relaxing day. So yeah, it was really fun. One of my other friends, Jasmine, she's a senior now, or she graduated now, but she had her graduation party and I got to hang out with them. Her sister Jada, and then our other friends, Lalina, Narina, and Tahina. And we got to hang out, which was really fun. I don't know how many times, but like since then we've hung out like maybe 3 or 4 times. And it's been cool hanging out with them. We always like do good stuff, go thrifting, do something, like it's always good. And then I guess sometime in like the mid of June, okay, this is kind of scary, but one day I woke up and my cheek was like really swollen, and we didn't know like what happened. Like we had no, like I don't think I got hit or anything. So I ended up going to the hospital, and they did an ultrasound and everything, and they couldn't find out what it was. And then my pediatrician gave me something. He didn't really know what it was either, but he gave me something and I took it and it worked. So it's gone now. And it was just honestly a fever dream. I did not know what was going on. But yeah, we got over it, so I don't even want to talk about it that much anymore. But then also I got to hang out with my friends Coco and Jackson again. We went around, we got some crystals again. We just, honestly, we do the same stuff. We just ride bikes or drive around, just basically doing nothing. And then, yeah, and then sometime then, I think the 4th was my last day of school, last day of sophomore year, and I literally just, it was kind of anticlimactic because it was on the computer, but I just shut my laptop, didn't have to open Microsoft Teams anymore, just over it. Like, whew, that was so good. That was like a breath of fresh air, to be honest. Soon after, I got my second vaccine shot, and that one actually I had kind of a sore arm for about 2 days after that, but it wasn't anything like crazy. So I was not complaining because I got the vaccine and that's all that mattered. But soon, like right after that, I went to Florida, left here, went to Florida, visited my grandma. I was so excited to see her. I didn't get to spend a long time with her, which I didn't like. I only was there for about a week and a half, but I did get to see her at all because last summer I didn't get to, and it was nice. We did so many things. We went to Gatorland, we went to Kennedy Space Center, we went to church because she always goes to church. But the best part, okay, this is corny, but the best part was I just got to be there with her. I rode my bike pretty much every day. And yeah, it was just a nice time, a fun time, and I want to go back, but thankfully I'm going to see her again soon, so that's good. That's really good. And then the last thing, on June 30th, I went to Universal with my friends I was talking about earlier, Delina, Narina, Tahina, and Jada, and Gregory. We all went to Universal Studios Los Angeles, so that was after I came back to Florida. And that was really fun. They were crazy. They were like, we need to leave at 4 in the morning, because it's about a 4-hour drive, I think, 3 or 4. And their mom took us, so we had to like leave at 4 in the morning. We had initially stayed the night, just so it was easier. And then we left early, and we were like first in line. We got to go to all of the rides. We literally went to all the rides and then went on some multiple times. And I got a pin from Harry Potter Land. I was going to try to fix my wand, but basically they said they couldn't fix it and that they could only give me a discount. So, and the wands were like $59, so I was like, no thanks, like, I'm good. That was basically my 3 months. I feel like I talked a long time. I'm tired of talking. But that was my April through June. So next time I see you guys, it's going to be my birthday again. I feel like I was just saying this last year. Yeah, so thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.